kill in this game, David?
Judging from the way he played this first game today, it feels like Magnus is out for blood. He starts with the English opening. Yeah, we saw yesterday when in the final game in game 3 when Magnus only needed a draw. He played very passively, played for the draw. He was significantly worse after the opening. So I think Magnus is trying to make amends for that. He's definitely not chosen a passive opening. It's the King's Indian defense. Magnus occupying the center with all his pawns. And what will he choose now? It's difficult to just kill the game against the King's Indian.
Yeah, I think he had this against the Ronian, didn't he, in the last competition where he played the main line, which is bringing the other knight out, and that was a very, very exciting game where he actually sacked a queen in the end to get victory. And he's gone for an older, well, I say old variation, the same-ish variation, which is a very decent line as well. But that little pawn move that Magnus played, I remember it was Gufeld, a Russian grandmaster who loved playing this position as black, who said, "What a move, you can't play this move, where's the white knight gonna go?" He really wasn't a fan of this, but it is of course a good line, and it should be fun this game because all the pieces are going to remain on the board, and black's now got to decide what pawn.
I love their ratings. These computers have ratings of like 3,809. Oh my! Oh wow, 3,809. Yeah. Oh wow, above perfect, but
Not too bad.
yeah.
Decent rating.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we do see one of your pawn pushers, Simon, and Magnus immediately blocks up the center. White can't let things open up because White's lacking in development. White's king still several moves away from castling. And it's a nice pawn chain for White, but Black I'm expecting to chip away at that pawn structure again. Just first kicking back White's bishop. White's bishop is happy to actually lose time, and now Arjun trying to open the center.
All mainline theory this. I mean, I remember playing this line as White some, of course, a long time ago, at least 20 years ago. It was one of my favourite variations, but Black does get a lot of counterplay, so this is a good choice from Arjun, who really needs to win, has to win one of the games of Black to have any chance, so he's picked the right opening. And there's many moves that Black can try here to gain counterplay, but first of all, he develops his knight, which is coming towards the centre, and again, this is all pretty known theory so far, and the white knight now.
So I'm still surprised as well that the evaluation bar is that much in Black's favour, in Magnus's favour, sorry. But it's clearly white here. Again, just comparison of the kings.
I mean, this looks like the killer blow to me. I think Arjun might have been relying on moving a pawn to unleash the queen, but it just doesn't work. You just lose material.
5 seconds.
This
I have to make a move.
Okay.
And he does.
Simon.
Well, I think you can just take the rook and take the pawn. Next move.
But Black's queen is coming out, and Black's queen is going to hit the white rook on the other.
Well, at least I'm finding ways to lose this position.
Well. So this is a counter-attack. Black's queen is suddenly opened up the threat against White's rook on the side of the board. I mean, taking the black rooks looks like a good step. I mean, the white rook can always go up and take a pawn after.
You've got a queen.
There's
White queen coming to the back rank. There are plenty of ways, but
White's rook can go and take the black knight. There's other options.
Yeah. And he does take the rook, and now Erigaisi has to capture the rook. And yeah, rook takes pawn, and Black's position is now starting to fall apart.
Yeah, and now we do a quick count. White is also one pawn up with an ongoing attack. Erigaisi is trying his best though, the white queen under threat.
But only for one move, because Magnus is the one that delivers a check first. And either Black is going to trade off rooks, or he has to step forward with his king. And, well, a set of rooks are going to leave the board.
Yeah, and now Magnus is going to start mopping up. He gives a queen check. A second, potentially third pawn is going to fall. I still think Erigaisi's defended so well, but the problem is you're playing the best player in the world, and you don't always have to go for checkmate, as Magnus is showing. He's just playing materially now. He's going to give another check, most likely with the white queen. The one thing he has to avoid, Magnus, is the black queen coming in to start checking the white king. White's king is slightly vulnerable, so with this check, Magnus loves to centralize his queen first of all, but with this check he's covering any potential queen jumps, knight jumps for black. And making a double threat, hitting the black queen and threatening to go with the white queen in front of the black king, checkmate.
And Black has no checks here. I mean, he has a knight check, but it doesn't help. You can't stop checkmate or losing your queen here.
Yep, checkmate is coming one way or the other. The evaluation bar has shot all the way up. No defense, 10 seconds on the clock. He throws in one last desperate check. This knight can just safely be captured. And maybe another check with the black queen, but...
And block with the queen here, yeah. Simple way.
Over.
There we go. Magnus swapping the queens off. Extra knight, extra pawn. He's going to win the tournament.
Wow. And there it is. It's over. Arjun Erigaisi resigns, facing an impossible world #1, Magnus Carlsen, with a slight smile there. He is the winner of the Julius Baer Generation